Good morning, LAP. It's Thursday, February 25th for the next rendition of the video for the Chairman's Report. Order bank escape is $46,385. The Lincoln is $82.86 for a grand total of $54,681. We have a healthy bank, and if we can catch us a break and stock would hold up, microchips hold up, and what's going on in Texas down there is able to get our supply chain back and going. We got enough units we should be able to build for the rest of the year. As you know, the down week, it happened pretty abruptly. I'd gotten home, turned around, got back to the plant, and it was just immediate that we were going to be down. So I always want to try to give enough heads up as we can to the membership as quick as possible so they can have plans, make arrangements for their babysitter or parents or doctor's appointments that they may have. It's just unfortunate what's going on in Texas and how it's affecting everybody across the whole United States and all the auto industry, because that's one of the main corridors coming through Mexico, where a lot of parks that Ford does down in Mexico has to come through Texas, and without electric you can't pump gas, or they're charging an astronomical amount to get gas. So we got several launch events once we return that'll be going on. Try to keep our build schedules on tact. Everything right now is still in the schedule. They haven't moved a whole lot. Ford, with all the other auto manufacturers, are starting to push the heavy push for electrical vehicles. So our PHEV and FHEV are going to be on the top of the list with our Escape and Lincoln. So we got to be in the forefront and make sure we're successful. As we launch the 2020 PHEV, when we come back, pay attention to your job, the vehicle as a whole. If something doesn't fit right or something doesn't look right, please say something to someone as we build this unit so we can get people in place, get work get jobs created, and try to make sure that work gets done before it gets off the end of the line. We know we preached a lot right before you went out of here, as we always do. Build a quality truck. Do your job to 100% of your capability. Zone containment. Keep your stuff in zone. If you have an issue, something's going on with your job, or you see something that's normally hooked up or not done, please let your team leader know. We want to fix these things in zone and before it leaves the department. We got to build a quality truck, and that's what everything is based on for our jobs, building a quality vehicle. No one knows the job better than you, and we got to build it right the first time through. The issue on lates right at the end of last year, the dates of 12/9, 12/11, 12/16, and 12/18 during the UPS red light, green light fiasco we had out front with LMPD and the UPS. We were able to work out something with Ford. If you were 0.1 or 0.2 late, those have all been changed just for those 4 dates to a P code, so you won't be charged for that late. If you're outside the 0.2, most likely you're already going to be late trying to get to work anyway. The Act of God. The company has agreed to a level 2 Act of God designation, which the people that came into work will get they're paid their 4 hours and up to 8 hours a short work week. The ones that are able to and can convert are being allowed to convert for 2/11 and 2/15 night shift. The ones that did not come to work either one of those days is going to be considered as an AWOL. The union has asked for a level 3 designation, which would cover the ones that came in and also cover the ones that didn't come in and get paid the short work week benefit. Right now, that has not been approved. Both LAP and KTP have put in for a level 3 designation. We haven't heard anything as of today. The dependent audit, which has been going on for quite some time now. March 1st deadline is fastly approaching, and we still have 468 LAP members that have not updated their dependent information or downloaded the documents to the life insurance. So you can log on to myfordbenefits.com, or you can call the NESC at 1-800-248-4444. Select Healthcare, Dependent Verification, Status, or Documents, and they are open 9 a to 9 p Monday through Friday. So we got a lot of, almost 500 individuals that still need to get their information in, or the Ford Motor Company will cut benefits. It'll take, it shouldn't be an issue trying to get them back on, but you won't have to go through all that hassle of denied insurance, denied prescriptions, and have to fight all that all over again. The bids that we had up the week before our down week will still be up through Monday, March 1st at midnight. Material handling has canceled the tug bid that was on day shift, so that one will be removed when you come back. Texas relief efforts. A few of you all had questions what we're going to do with the Texas relief effort. We've been in touch with the region, and they're trying to coordinate something with the AFL-CIO, and the different organizations in Texas exactly where the help is needed to make sure the right people get the right help, whether it be food supplies, whether we do a gate collection. So as we get in touch with the region and get that information, we'll make sure we get it out, make sure we get signs posted, and coordinate the efforts. W-2, if you've had any questions or you need to get another copy of your W-2s, please email pw2help@ford.com. You can reach that site through your pay stub link also. If you open it up in the box, you got a little spot over to the right hand bottom corner. It says more with 3 little dots. Click on that. Then you'll see a little another click on that says W-2s. Profit sharing. Right now there has been no payout amount or no number to multiplier for you to figure up on the hours worked. The deadline on how and where you want your amount to go, whether you want 100% cash or you're going to put it into savings. The deadline is for February 26th at 4 p.m. Like I said, you got a couple options. If you're going to put them in savings, either do 90% in savings, 10% cash, 85-15, whatever your choice is. But if you're going to put it all in savings, or most of it in savings, you have to leave some out so taxes will come out of that amount. If not, your next check will have tax deductions out of that. Okay, so a lot of the questions, a lot of things seen on Facebook, and of course the committeemen are getting a lot of calls on, is the overpayment that Ford did during Christmas for about 1,000 individuals and their deductions. So I'm going to go through this and hopefully you understand. Okay, so first is how Ford did the membership wrong, and that's 100% wrong. Second, Ford taking whole paychecks from individuals for 2 weeks in January and 3 weeks of unemployment, and we had an unemployment fiasco, and we had people going without a whole paycheck in January. That's 100% wrong. Third, Ford blatantly violated the national contract and the language on exactly how those deductions need to be handled and deducted, and notification to the members and the UAW locally. Right now we're trying to get no backing to hold Ford 100% accountable. We get an agreement, even though they were wrong, to do a $200 deduction for pay ending 2/14. Then the rest was supposed to come out of the profit sharing, and if you didn't get profit sharing, then they would work out another $200 a week after the profit sharing amount was paid out. So we had that argument more than once this past week, once I started receiving texts and calls from 6 o'clock Tuesday night all the way up through Wednesday. So I'm going to read you the exact same email I sent Labor Relations and see if it's clear to you. Good morning, Miss Stanley. Per our conversation this morning, the $200 deduction from the week's pay ending 2/14 is a reasonable amount. Per our conversation, the rest of the amount, if any, will come from the employee's profit sharing amount. I think that's pretty cut and dry and pretty clear. Well, of course, Ford Motor Company don't say it's clear. They say you didn't say nothing about 2/21. And we had that argument back and forth. Well, what does rest of the amount mean? I put a $200 pay ending 2/14 in the rest of the amount, but that's not what that means. So you can imagine, you see exactly what we're dealing with. You put it in black and white, it's still not what it means. So without guests getting it in blood or getting something to where we got 20 witnesses and an attorney sitting next to us, I guess we're not going to get anything. Sorry about the rant. So I've contacted the Region 8 director, gave him a phone call, and as soon as I get done with him, I'll be getting a hold of Mr. Gamble. So we're either going to get some support or we're not. I need an answer. So a lot of people are having a misunderstanding about the national attendance policy, so I kind of just want to touch on that a little bit. Your fourth absence is an R&W in a day, and it's on just a regular 12-month rolling period that comes off. Once you get to the fifth absence, it's a week. The sixth is a month. Both of those, the fifth and your sixth, is a 12-month locked-in discipline period. Of course, the seventh is a termination. So once you get the 12-month locked-in period, it goes from the date of the discipline. Your next AWOL, you progress off the last discipline, not off how many AWOLs you got. It goes off the last discipline. So a lot of people are finding themselves in that 5-6 range, and you got to be good for 12 months. Because once you get into that discipline bracket, it's hard to get out of with everything we got going on, weather related. Summer's coming, kids are going to be sick. Anything can happen. And one of the things that's really hard right now to fight and win a good grievance is on the attendance policy. Because most of the ones that get fired for attendance, they have other issues on their record also. And Ford is fighting us tooth and nail not to bring any attendance back. We've been able to be successful to get a few back, but majority of them are hard, or we're having to send it on up north. 5-day and 10-day quit notices. I sent out a little bulletin. I removed everybody's names. I left the globals on there because most everybody doesn't know other people's globals. Look on there to see if that global's yours. With us being in a down week and not having my committee here to try to get in touch with everybody, I had to post something because the last thing I want is to see somebody lose their job by a technicality or some paperwork's not turned in. So look over that list. Make sure your global's not one of those. And then contact Labor Relations and Medical ASAP. Unemployment. So remember to request your payment this Sunday through Wednesday, either by phone or through the internet. Hopefully we have no issues. If you've been out on medical or returned off medical, and it's asking you to file a claim, please get a hold of Labor Relations. Wait till Monday, call Labor Relations, see if they have opened a claim for you. If they haven't, then it's not too late. They should have had a claim opened for you. If you were on medical and you cleared back through our down week, see if they have something for you. Hopefully they would have told you that in labor that you needed to open your own claim. We still have a few UI issues and a few people that still haven't got all their money yet, so please bear with us as the committee and your bargaining team gets together, gets all that taken care of. We still have a little bit of a resource that's helping us, so hopefully everything gets resolved, and the few that are left over, we can get those taken care of. We're asking for a few prayers for our brother Dwayne Sexton. He's been out a little over a year now. He had surgery yesterday. Everything went well. He's in recovery now. He's still got a few other medical issues that he's got to get taken care of once he gets out of the hospital. So please keep him in his prayers and hopefully for a steady return. Last but least, I want to congratulate our brother Joe Cotner in his retirement. He came in this down week and turned all of his paperwork in, turned his locker keys in. Joe Cotner is a well-liked UAW brother that would do anything for anyone in the plant, come in with a smile every day on his face. And after putting 48 years, number 3 seniority guy in the plant, he's decided he's going to go on ahead, help his sons, keep their careers going, and so they can be successful just like any of us parents would. So I want to congratulate you, Joe. And on behalf of the UAW and myself, have a good Thursday, have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing everybody Monday, March 1st. God bless.